When one speaks, the other falls silent. The untold tension between Jungkook and Jimin didn't start with a press release. It wasn't announced with fanfare. There was no teaser video, no Instagram story, no countdown clock. And yet, the world began to stir. Something was happening, not in a recording studio or on a concert stage, but within the quiet, disciplined walls of South Korea's 5th Infantry Division, where two of the brightest stars in the K-pop universe, Jungkook and Park Jimin, are currently serving. What began as a whispered exchange between brothers in arms has erupted into a storm of speculation, tension, and hope that now engulfs BTS fans around the world. Jungkook, BTS's youngest, often called the Golden Magne, has always moved with purpose. His every word is measured, but when he does speak, it echoes. And now, he has finally uttered something about what comes next, a post-military plan. But it wasn't just what he said that caught attention. It was the way Jimin responded, or more accurately, didn't Jimin, always the emotional compass of BTS, hesitated, and the K-pop world, where every glance, every smile, and every silence is dissected, this moment has taken on a life of its own. Because when Jungkook leaned in and offered what insiders are calling a coded message, a hint at a future project, Jimin didn't smile. He didn't nod. He didn't cheer like he always does for Jungkook. He just paused. Quietly, and in that pause, an entire fandom heard the sound of uncertainty. Those who know their dynamic best, those who have followed them from the days of shared dorms to solo debuts, knew something was different. Jimin has always been Jungkook's loudest cheerleader, his emotional twin, his other half on and off stage. But now, with stakes higher than ever and the world waiting for BTS's return, the brothers seem out of sync. Why? Sources within the military base describe the mood shift as immediate. One moment, the air was light with possibility. The next, it was heavy with tension. Jungkook had shared his vision, something more than just music. A project bold enough to define the next chapter of their careers. And yet, Jimin, the ever-passionate, held back. What was he afraid of? Some believe it's simply a creative difference. Others suggest it runs deeper, into the emotional, almost spiritual connection the two share. For Jimin, music has never just been about fame or numbers. It's a mirror of his soul. He once said in an interview, "If I cannot feel truth in what I'm doing, I can't give it to others." Maybe that's why he hesitates. Because while Jungkook surges forward with momentum, Jimin is still searching for meaning. Still, fans can't help but wonder, what exactly did Jungkook propose? The most popular theory? A joint mini-album. A full-scale collaboration between the two members who have time and time again delivered unforgettable moments together. Their cover of We Don't Talk Anymore. Their intertwined vocals on stage. The way they move like mirrors of each other, never choreographed, but always aligned. But insiders whisper that it might be something even bigger. Reports suggest that big hit music has quietly registered domains and trademarks linked to something called the Jungkook Project. Insiders speculate it could include not just music, but a documentary, a short film, or even a serialized show about their military service, their bond, and their rebirth as artists post-discharge. And yet, despite the growing momentum, despite the machinery possibly already in motion, Jimin still hasn't said yes. Fellow soldiers, speaking anonymously, revealed that Jimin once confided he needed time. Not to consider the logistics, but the emotional weight. He reportedly asked, "What will this project say about us? About who we are now?" This isn't just a creative endeavor. It's a statement of identity. A legacy in the making. Some fear this hesitation marks a crack. A rift. That perhaps Jungkook and Jimin are growing apart, each pulled by different visions of the future. But those closer to the pair say it's not a conflict, it's a difference in rhythm. Jungkook, ever the perfectionist, wants to hit the ground running. Jimin, ever the dreamer, wants to be sure he's running towards something real, and perhaps, that's what makes this story so compelling, because it's not just about two idols planning a comeback. It's about two friends navigating the pressures of expectation, the weight of legacy, and the deeply human fear of losing oneself in the process. In a leaked internal document titled Phase 7, Reintegration Plan, both names appear. Jungkook and Park Jimin, marked for a joint project rollout in early 2026. If true, that suggests decisions may already be made behind the scenes. But the fans, millions strong across continents, are watching not just for confirmations, but for signs. For the way Jimin looks at Jungkook during official events. For the tone in Jungkook's voice when he talks about the future. For the unspoken, but even as rumors spread like wildfire on TikTok, Twitter, and fan forums, a new question is beginning to surface. Are we witnessing a real moment of tension, or is this all part of a carefully crafted narrative? In the world of K-pop, where emotional build-up and strategic storytelling are tools as powerful as talent itself, dramatization isn't rare. And some believe this conflict might be part of a marketing crescendo. After all, what better way to fuel global anticipation than by creating a sense of uncertainty? Jimin's silence could be real. Or it could be deliberate. Some fans argue that what's happening is a prelude, a build-up designed to make the final reveal even more powerful. A masterclass in narrative tension. Others worry that this isn't strategy but struggle, a real-life tug-of-war between ambition and heart. So which is it? Maybe both. Maybe none. That's the thing about this moment. It's wrapped in layers of truth, emotion, and spectacle. It's a performance within a performance. And at the center of it all are two young men trying to decide how they want the world to see them when the curtain rises again, and make no mistake, that curtain will rise, whether together or apart. Jungkook and Jimin are poised to change the game once more. Their military service, while a pause in their public lives, has only intensified the longing, the hunger, the anticipation. Every second of their return will be scrutinized. Every decision will be magnified. That's why this matters so much. Because it's not just about whether they sing together again. It's about whether their bond, one that has inspired millions, can survive not just war and distance, but the weight of the future. The world is listening. Watching. Waiting. Will Jimin join Jungkook in what could be the most emotional, powerful, and legendary project in K-pop history? Or will he choose a quieter path, one shaped by reflection and personal growth? No one knows, but perhaps that's the magic of it all. That in a world of scripted moments and packaged stories, we are now witnessing something raw, unscripted, and painfully real. The Golden Magne has spoken. His brother has yet to answer, and in that silence, 1,000 emotions are born.